Good afternoon students, welcome to new class 8. Today I am going to discuss first chapter in biology, transport system in plants. Transport system in plants. First, how does transport of material take place in plants? How does transport of material take place in the plants? Because in the animal body they present the blood, helps the transport system, but in the plants don't have any blood. How does transport system? Actually the plants are rooted in one place. They absorb the water and the minerals. They absorb the water and mineral from the soil, and which reaches to the leaves. The leaves use the water for the photosynthesis for making the food. Okay. And the transport system in plants, actually the transport system in the plants is includes in the absorption and the conduction of water. Absorption and conduction of water. In the unicellular plant, actually this is a transport system. They absorb the water to the diffusion process. In the diffusion process, but the mechanism of transport system in the higher plants is different. They have the two types of tissue. This is the xylem and the phloem. Xylem and phloem. Xylem and phloem. The whole together, xylem and the phloem is called the conductive tissue, and the together is called the vascular bundles. Actually, they help in the transport system in the plant. The xylem and phloem. And xylem and phloem together called the vascular bundles. Then the absorption of water. How does plants absorb the water from the soil? Absorption of water. The root absorb the water and minerals from the soil. In the root here present. Actually, this is the root here increase the surface area, and the root here is a single cell, and the root here cell covered with a thin cell wall. The root here covered with a thin cell wall. See, suppose this is the root here. The root here, and the first one, this is the cell wall. Cell wall. You know the plant cell wall present, and between this is here. Is this the cell membrane? Cell membrane. Cell membrane and the cell membrane. Root here, actually this is the cell membrane, and through this cell membrane act as a semi-permeable membrane. What is a semi-permeable membrane? The movement of the water molecules through it, but prevents the movement of the larger molecule of the other substances. The semi-permeable membrane allows the water molecule but prevents to enter the larger molecules is called the semi-permeable membrane. The water enters here. This is the soil. The water is present in this, and the root here absorb the water by the process of osmosis. The water enters by the process through the root here by the process of osmosis. Osmosis means by the process of osmosis. What is osmosis? Osmosis actually the process by which the molecule of solvent such as water move from the higher concentration to the lower concentration, higher to lower, but through a semi-permeable membrane. Always in the osmosis process needed the semi-permeable membrane. Actually, this same membrane acts as the semi-permeable membrane, and the root here the water enters into the root here by the process of osmosis, and the osmosis means the molecules of the solvent such as the water move from a region from higher concentration to the lower concentration to the semi-permeable membrane. Here the semi-permeable membrane is the cell membrane. Is the absorption of the water, and the concentration of the water in the high, concentration of the water obviously high in the soil, and the concentration of the water, the low concentration present in the root here. That's why the osmosis process occurs. The water enters to the cell membrane, and cell membrane acts as the semi-permeable membrane, and to the root here enters to the. This is the total process of absorption of water. This absorption waters by the root hairs. Next, I am coming absorption of minerals. Absorption of minerals. Plant actually absorb both water and the minerals. Absorption of minerals. Absorption of minerals. Actually, some of the minerals are absorbed through the water, but very dilute in solution. But most of the minerals of the plant is made by the diffusion and by the process of active transport. By the diffusion, absorption of the minerals, the diffusion process and the active transport. Diffusion and active. Diffusion and active transport. Then we have to know what is the diffusion process and what is the active transport process. What is the diffusion process? Diffusion process means when the concentration of a mineral in the soil is the higher, the cells mineral can easily absorbed by the diffusion process. Diffusion process means movement of the solvent to the higher concentration to the lower concentration, because the mineral is present in the soil in the higher concentration, and the easily plant absorb this mineral through the simple diffusion process. But what is the active transport process? Here the in the active transport process needed the ATP in the energy in the form of ATP. Active transport process. Active transport means this process this process of movement of minerals molecules from the region of lower concentration to the higher concentration. When the lower concentration to the higher concentration, we need the plants need to the energy. This is called the ATP, and this process is called the active transport process. By through these two processes, the diffusion process and the active transport process, plant absorb the minerals. Actually, the root here absorb these minerals. The diffusion means simple diffusion, higher concentration to the lower concentration. The higher concentration is in the soil, the mineral present in the higher concentration, plant easily absorb these minerals through this simple diffusion process. But active transport, when the concentration, the lower concentration to the higher concentration, lower concentration, lower to higher, they need to energy in the form of ATP. By this process, easily absorb the minerals. And through this, after absorbing the water and minerals, plant reaches to the leaves. Leaves uses this water and prepare food by the process of photosynthesis. Then foods again reach to the parts of the same parts of the water. After next class, I will discuss the conduction of the water and the minerals and the transpiration process. Thank you.